There are some things best left to the professionals, and for some of us that includes income tax returns. For business owners, it might also include bookkeeping, payroll, and corporate taxes. How can a professional make your personal and business life easier? With us today to tell us about some helpful services is Ruby Dallowell of Softron Tax. This is Daily Web TV. There are many more services your tax professional can offer you than you may be aware of. I'm here today with Ruby Dallowell at Softron Tax to get some more insight on those services. So Ruby, what are the services that Softron offer?
Let's talk about personal tax preparation first. And when you come in to get your personal tax return done, we can have your tax return prepared and electronically filed to Revenue Canada. In most cases, you will receive your tax refund in about 2 weeks, and you can have it directly deposited into your bank account.
Wow, 2 weeks. So if you electronically file, you'll get it in 2 weeks. Can you get it any faster?
Of course. If you come to Softron, you can have your tax refund instantly, which means you come in, we prepare your tax return, and we issue your refund right away on the spot.
Wow, that's fantastic. What about new people coming into the country? What do they need to know about taxes? I imagine it's different.
Of course. There are a lot of people immigrating to Canada, so there are a lot of benefits from Revenue Canada for new immigrants. So we help new immigrants to have their Canada Child Tax Benefit application prepared. We help them to get more money by giving them goods and services tax credits, and we make them aware of all the benefits which are available to new immigrants. So new immigrants can really benefit by coming to our company.
Well, that's comforting to know for them. What about corporate businesses? Do you work with them as well?
Of course. So basically, there are a lot of businesses out there, and these businesses are basically sole proprietor or corporations. We help these businesses to complete their year-end reports. We help them with the payroll, and then basically preparing their GST and PSD returns. So basically, we take all the burden of paperwork, and then we let them focus on their business while we look after their paperwork.
Excellent. So bookkeeping, I imagine that would be a part of it. That's a big thing.
Of course. That's a lot of hassle for businesses to keep their daily income and expenses, and to keep track of that. So we do all that tracking for them.
Now, what about guarantees? Is there any guarantee on your work that you offer?
Yeah, at Softron, we guarantee our work for life.
Well, what does that mean exactly?
What that means is, let's say we prepared your tax return for this year. So in future, if ever Canada Revenue Agency audits your return and find any errors in the return that Softron prepared, and then you end up owing penalties and interest, we will pay the interest and penalties, and that's for rest of your life.
Very nice to know. Now, I understand that if you're a U.S. citizen, that a lot of people don't recognize, if they're living here in Canada, that they do need to file an income tax return. And is that for both U.S. and Canada that they would need to do that?
Yes. If you're a U.S. citizen, even though you're living and working in Canada, you need to have your U.S. income tax return prepared. So we help families to have their U.S. returns prepared. Also, you will come across people who basically live in Canada, but they work in the U.S. or they have worked in the U.S. for a few months. They must prepare a U.S. returns. So families could come to us, and we can help them with U.S. 1040, all the forms. We can help them out to fill out all the U.S. tax returns as well.
Great information from our tax professional, Ruby Dallowell at Softron. And if you'd like more information, please go to softron.ca or call
1-877-SOFTRON.
Keeping you informed, I'm Sheila Clark, and you've been watching Daily Web TV.
Services they've offered me are like for taxation, and they've helped me to save money on paying for taxes, and I've been able to keep more of my own money, which has been great. So it's definitely helped me out with my family. Other things as well, they've introduced me to RESPs, so that's good for their future too. And I like that.